Alright, welcome back to the channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. Generals wanted NATO standardization. Soldiers wanted stopping power. The decision split the ranks, and it still divides shooters today. Today, the Army's most controversial caliber debate: 9mm versus 45 ACP. The Army traded its legendary 45 ACP M1911 for this, the 9mm Beretta 92. Why? NATO standardization, meeting up with our partners, and magazine capacity. But ask any old school soldier, and they'll tell you that it cost more than it gained.
They're excited about that. We're going to go down the week after. They'll have it a week. I figured you wanted to have it a week before we got there, so the dog would bond with somebody in the family.
On the left, the Beretta 92 and 9mm. On the right, the M1911 and 45 ACP. Watch the sight recovery. The 9mm snaps back faster. With the 45, every shot feels heavier. Capacity and reloads are where the 9mm earns its paycheck. Fewer pauses, more rounds. The newest addition to the Army's arsenal, the M17, which is just basically the Army version of it's manufactured by Sig Sauer. It's the Army's version of the Sig P223 and 9mm. The M17 shows where the Army landed. Modern ergonomics with 9mm capacity. The 1911 still feels like that it was carved for your hand. For the brass, logistics and capacity mattered more than tradition. But the rank and file never stopped arguing. Soldiers wanted assurance that a hit would stop a fight. Many believed that the 45 did what the 9mm couldn't do. When you watch the 45 ACP in action, it's easy to think that the Army made a mistake, until you realize how fast the 9mm puts rounds back on target. The M1911 served the U.S. Army faithfully for over 70 years, but by the 1980s it was showing its age. The 45 ACP round packed power, but the pistol itself was heavy, low capacity, and getting expensive to maintain after so long in the arsenal. Most of the Army's allies in NATO had already standardized on 9mm, coming from their various calibers, which meant that shared ammunition across the forces was helpful in the fight against communist Russia. On top of that, the Beretta M9 offered a 15-round magazine, double the capacity of the M1911. In the eyes of the Army leadership, logistics and capacity outweighed tradition and raw stopping power. That's why the 1911 was retired in the favor of a 9mm sidearm. So who wins? For logistics, training, and combat loadouts, the 9mm. For raw tradition, for that one heavy punch, 45 still speaks. The Army chose NATO, but many shooters still choose heart. Drop me a comment below and let me know which side you're on. 9mm, 45 ACP. Was the Army right to abandon the 45, or should they have stuck with American steel? I put a link in the description below. I've got a shooters and firearms range logbook out on Amazon now. You can check it out. Keep your trips organized, clean, efficient, and on target. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one.